Today, we're going to level up your English by learning idioms. Idioms are the secret ingredient native speakers use to sound fluent, natural, and confident. And by the end of this lesson, you'll be using them just like natives do. Ready? Let's begin. I often find that my students ask me to provide easy definitions and examples so they can understand and apply them in daily life. Here's how I define idioms. Idiom is a phrase where the meaning is different from the actual words. For example, piece of cake. It doesn't mean dessert. It means something easy. Clear? Good. Now, let's move to real idioms you can start using right away. Category 1. Everyday life idioms. First one. Imagine you just finished an exam and it was so simple. Don't say it was easy. Say it was a piece of cake. Second, or maybe you missed a bus, but that led you to meet your best friend. That's a blessing in disguise. 3, and if someone arrives late to a party, you can laugh and say, better late than never. Category 2, work and study idioms. First, when you're going to study hard, don't just say, I'll study. Say, I need to hit the books tonight. Second, your teacher asks you to be creative. That's think outside the box. Third, and if you stayed up all night before an exam, what do we call it? Pulling an all-nighter? Category 3, idioms about people. First, if someone is very special to you, you can say, she's the apple of my eye. Second, if someone acts too important after a promotion, we call him a big shot. And third, if someone doesn't fit in with the family, we say, he's the black sheep of the family. Category 4, emotions and feelings. 1, instead of I'm very happy, say I'm on cloud 9. 2, if you're in trouble with your boss, say I'm in hot water. And third, when you're jealous, say I'm green with envy. Category 5, time and change. 1, you eat fast food only sometimes. Say once in a blue moon. 2, when someone decides to change behavior, say he turned over a new leaf. And 3 exams? Oh yes, they're just around the corner. Category 6, money and business. That new iPhone? It cost an arm and a leg. Your parents always say, money doesn't grow on trees. And if someone invests and loses everything, he went broke. Category 7, problems and solutions. 1, you don't want to apologize, but you must. That's bite the bullet. 2, if you do a project quickly and poorly, that's cutting corners. And third, if all classmates struggle together, say, we're all in the same boat. Category 8, success and motivation. First, before a performance, don't just say good luck. Say, break a leg. Second, when encouraging, say, the sky's the limit. And fourth is remember, learning English takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Get a grip on everyday English with our latest video. Learn idioms that'll help you break a leg in conversations, cut to the chase, and think outside the box. Don't beat around the bush. Dive straight into practical language skills that'll make you sound like a native in no time. Check out our previous videos and this new one to level up your English game. Let's continue our lesson. Category 9, health and feelings. Number 1 is if sometimes we feel a little sick. Don't just say I'm not well. Use the idiom I'm under the weather. Second, when you're extremely tired but still working at night, that's called burning the midnight oil. Category 10, secrets and surprises. First, idioms are fun when it comes to secrets. If someone tells a surprise too early, we say they let the cat out of the bag. Second, if someone shares hidden information, that's spilling the beans. Category 11, decisions and responsibility. First, now, when it's someone else's turn to act, we say, the ball is in your court. Second, if someone explains something perfectly, we say, you hit the nail on the head. Category 12, fun and imagination. First, some idioms are just playful. If something will never happen, say, when pigs fly. Second, if someone finally leaves after staying too long, say, it's time to hit the road. All right, that's it for today. We've learned so many idioms that native speakers actually use. Now, your homework is simple. Pick 2 idioms from today's lesson and use them in the comments below. I'll be checking. And if you want to sound more natural and confident in English, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who's also learning. Remember, practice makes progress, and you'll be speaking like a native before you know it. See you in the next lesson.